3.
Mm.
Bunch of geniuses. Unbelievable. This is very scary for me as an English teacher because my IQ is just normal. But my students' IQ is always so high. They just understand everything.
I just don't know how to pronounce the last part where he says everything about social media.
You mean this
The
part here?
Yeah, yeah,
This part here, right?
yeah.
Okay. So I'll just read it. And actually you can repeat if you want to repeat.
Okay.
All right, here we go. And don't forget to follow me
Don't forget to follow me
on Twitter,
on Twitter,
Tumblr,
Tumblr,
Facebook,
Facebook,
Instagram,
Instagram,
Vine,
Vine,
Snapchat,
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 Beard
Snapchat,
Lovers, good, good.
bird,
Beard
bird
Lovers
lovers,
subreddit,
subreddit,
one more time. Beard Lovers subreddit,
beard lovers, subreddit,
good. And it's a little bit stronger B, subreddit,
subreddit,
my mailing list,
my mailing list,
and subscribe to Wheezy Waiter,
and subscribe to WYSIWYTER,
The Good Stuff,
the good stuff,
Mental Floss,
mental floss,
Crash Course,
crash course,
my blog,
my blog,
and Wheezy Waiter on Vessel.
on WYSIWYTER on Vessel.
Good. The problem is, this is what he said. And don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Tumblr, Facebook, Instagram, Vine, Snapchat, Beard Lover subreddit, my mailing list, and subscribe to Wheezy Waiter, The Good Stuff, Mental Floss, Crash Course, my blog, and Wheezy Waiter on Vessel.
Yep.
So that's the problem. He says it too fast, but your pronunciation sounded very good. What are all of these? I don't know. Once again, I know Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. This is his YouTube channel. I'm familiar with Good Stuff and not Good Stuff, Mental Floss and Crash Course. So these are what I know. I guess I'm also on Tumblr, according to Andre. He found me, but everything else is kind of new to me. I don't really follow it.
Thank you.
Any other comments or questions? Otherwise, I'm moving on. Yes,
Yeah,
Sergey.
yes, of course, yeah.
Should I move on, Sergey?
Not yet.
Okay.
Let's talk about subtle difference between American and British pronunciation in words like, with ending ER, for example, player or waiter or tumbler. We say in England here only schwa sound, player, 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 but you say player.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Some kind of sound, yeah.
yeah. It's a very important thing. One thing we have to remember is when we talk about British English and American English, um, it's not. I don't think it's good to say that. It's easy to say that. And if we're talking British English and we mean the Oxford accent or the Queen's English, Oxford, the Queen's English, versus the standard U.S. pronunciation, that's okay. But even if we talk about the U.S. And the U.K., people who live in Manchester and people who live in Alabama in the United States, they have really different pronunciations. People who live in uh, New York City, and in fact, New York City or Boston, or even in the northeastern state of Maine, these people actually sound quite similar to some people with speaking British English. They do not sound like the Queen. The Queen is very intelligent sounding, and she sounds like this. And when she says player, waiter, waiter, tumbler, it would sound something like that. But somebody from New York City would say player, waiter, tumbler. It's very similar in that they don't pronounce the R. It is a schwa sound. So people in Northeast America, New York City on North, they do have a similar schwa sound for the final ER pronunciation. Now, of course, as Sergey, I think, is referring to, the standard US pronunciation, definitely player, waiter, tumbler. In Alabama, it's something like player, waiter, tumbler. It's even stronger. So it depends on where we're talking about. But for standard pronunciation, and I want you guys to focus on standard US pronunciation, the ER is very strong. Yes, sir.
Yeah, the point is it's actually much easier to say player with schwa sound, you know, Shane.
The
But
British pronunciation is easier.
some kind of easy, yeah. If
I
you
agree.
some kind of, yeah.
And
Okay, but
also, the British pronunciation tends not to have much flap T, which makes it easier too.
yes, yes, you don't have to think about it, yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah. About it, yeah, about it. Yeah, to think about it, yeah. Right.
About it. Perfect usage.
Yeah.
You don't have to think about it.
Thank you, Pete. Go ahead.
Lovely points. Thank you very much, Sergey. From now on, Coach Shane is only going to use the Queen's English, Oxford British English accent. Thank you very much.
Use whatever you want, Shane.
Okay, I'm closing it. We're moving on. If you guys have questions, you gotta ask quick. I'm gonna take you to DDM 245. DDM 245 was package deliveries gone wild. This was a funny video, a sad video if you have broken packages, but the idea is the FedEx company and the UPS company in America sometimes do a terrible job of delivering your boxes, your packages, and that can be a problem. So it's just a silly story again, lots of good pictures. We talked about Ace Ventura, which is a movie starring Jim Carrey, a silly movie. And that's it. The glossary, lots of great expressions. Made the news, handle with care. I'm not going to talk about too much. A horseshoe. This is a horseshoe, obviously. And this is a horseshoe game. In America, we have this game. It's pretty popular in the country anyway. I have to ask Kazuto because he lives in cowboy country. Kazuto, have you ever
Yes.
seen the horseshoe game?
What I didn't get what is a horseshoe game?
Yeah, they take
A horseshoe game?
Yeah, the horseshoe. This is a horseshoe. Do you see this?
Oh, oh, okay. I haven't seen it, but
Okay.
yeah.
So the
Okay.
idea of the game is they take this horseshoe and they throw it. They throw it about 3 or 4 meters onto a
Oh,
stake like this, stake in the
oh,
ground, and you try and loop around the stake. This is the idea of a
mm.
horseshoe game. It's actually a lot of fun, and I just wanted to ask you because you live in cowboy country.
Yes, thank you.
Uh,
Yeah,
but
I'll
yeah,
check with. Yeah.
it's a horseshoe game. It's pretty cool. And I asked other students around the world, and nobody is familiar with the game. So I need to find a way to show you the game in real life. Anyway, um, and some more expressions heaved. This is another question I asked students in America. You know, America is a country rather, a country of business entrepreneurs, people who start their own companies. So everybody wants to be a businessman. This is the idea of America, including Santa Claus. Santa is also a businessman. Santa in America, he's like a CEO, and his employees are these elves. They do all the work. So Santa, only one day a year, he delivers the toys, and for 364 days a year, the elves work in the factory like slaves, making the toys that Santa delivers. And I asked students around the world, do you also believe? What a jerk he is. No, he's Santa. I asked him, do you believe, does your country believe in the elves? And nobody did, really. So I'm asking you guys, uh, do you have the story of Christmas elves or not? Anybody? No. In Uzbekistan, no. In Colombia, no. I bet no. My goodness, this is so interesting. So, everybody, it's important. It's actually really important. In America, Christmas is such a huge holiday for, Christians and non-Christians. I mean, it is a holiday for everybody. So everybody in America, we understand that elves are these little people. I've never seen a female elf. They're all men, and they all have beards. They all have beards like this, and yeah, they work in Santa's factories, making all the toys for the girls and boys. They'll be kidnapped. Yeah. So anyway, Santa's elves. Okay, questions on this story?
Are those the same that you see on advertisement for traveling? I think they travel when you go everywhere and you take this little like a Nomo. It's the same that a Nomo?
Like a gnome.
Gnome, yeah.
Are you talking about this word?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they're different, but they're gonna look the same. That's a great question. I'm gonna take
Mm.
you to Google. In Google, we have something called the gnomes, garden gnomes, and garden gnomes images we put outside. They look exactly like Santa, kind of, don't they? And we put these
Mhm.
guys in the garden just as decoration, a garden gnome. And they're basically little fairies that protect the garden. Here's one holding a mushroom. We don't consider gnomes the same as elves. Gnomes are really small. They're really tiny. They're even smaller than an elf. But they look just like the elves. I agree. They look just like the elves. Oh, there's a nice one. But anyway, we consider them different.
Okay.
So I would say, I don't know how to explain this, but I'm just going to give you a guess. Hold on a second. If a human is this tall, Santa is this tall. No, elves are this tall, and gnomes are this tall.
Okay.
Okay, so this would be the idea of a gnome. This would be the idea of an elf. This would be Santa, and this would be, I want to write it in Chinese. I'll write it in Chinese. This is people. So this means person. So you and I, we're this tall. Santa, he's a little bit shorter. Elves are about half of us, and gnomes come up to our knees. Gnome would be similar to Ireland. They have what they call the leprechaun. Have you guys heard of a leprechaun?
Yeah, that's for this university, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
And I'll show you a picture here. They're Irish, so St. Patrick's Day in America, which is March 17th, you'll see lots of those. Leprechaun, there we go. So leprechauns are these guys. Troublemakers. Very good. More questions. Questions on FedEx.
Yes, absolutely, Shane. Actually, let's talk about some kind of social stuff. You know, how much does a delivery guy in USA on FedEx or UPS make? How much money?
Okay, so the salary of a UPS FedEx delivery guy, obviously I have no idea, but I can tell you when I was in college, I did work at UPS during the Christmas season, and the pay was extremely good. I was only part-time, and I was helping with the boxes because Christmas is a very busy time at UPS. And this was back in 1990, so a long time ago. My goodness, over about 25 years ago. They paid me, I think it was $14 an hour in 1990, okay, which is really high pay. So I'm assuming even today that the UPS and FedEx delivery men, they probably have pretty good salaries. You know, not excellent, but I would say a minimum of $40,000 per year. I'm guessing is probably the average minimum salary for the drivers themselves. I'm just guessing, but that's probably about accurate.
When do you use, I'm sorry,
Okay, go ahead.
when do you use salary and when do you use wage?
Salary is when we say salary, it refers to your annual per annum.
Mm,
And when we say wage, it almost always refers to your hourly pay.
okay.
Okay?
Mhm.
So that's the typical definition. Wages, I make good wages. The idea is you get good hourly pay. Your salary, so salary is usually white collar jobs, and wages are blue collar. Do you know what that
Mhm.
means?
Yeah.
Yeah. So white collar would be office people, professional people, college graduates. Blue collar would be factory workers, drivers, things like that. But these drivers can still get a salary. That's fine. That's fine.
Hmm.
Sergey, go ahead.
Actually, Shane, and the second point, if somebody takes a video, of me it, and put this video on YouTube, whatever, I'm gonna sue that guy, Shane.
You can in America, yeah. Invasion of
Yeah,
privacy.
and absolutely, yeah. And the delivery boy or guy, he can sue, that man with computer.
The problem is, yeah, it's possible. We can call a defamation of character is the name of the law. Yeah, it is possible for that UPS or that FedEx driver to sue. He probably didn't because it's very expensive, and he was videotaped under a CCTV. So once you accept that there's a closed caption TV, a security camera watching you, then you're susceptible. Then that means you have accepted uh, accepted the fact that you're being videotaped. So it's really complicated, Sergey, but it is possible. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, actually, I think the whole video was some kind of joke, some kind of yeah, construct,
It
It's
may
not
have
from
been.
not from real life, I don't think so.
Yeah, we call those oh, what do we call it?
Some kind of reality show or
Now there's a specific word there. We call it a false flag. Yeah, false flag incident. Which means uh, faked
yes,
situation.
yes, absolutely. Yeah, it's nice and funny situation, but absolutely fake. Yes,
It very well could be. Very well, yes.
yeah. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And what is the difference between a fake situation and a scam?
The scam is the idea. Scam is usually uh, a fake business plan or scheme to steal your money, specifically. Have you been involved with a scam?
No, I hope I won't.
Well, you know what, Adriana, I have my uncle who lives in Nigeria is married to the princess of Nigeria, and they want to give you $1 million if you will
Oh,
open
yeah.
a bank account. Is that okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I got that mail too, yeah.
Yeah, everybody has gotten that mail, I think. Yes. I want to say hi to Amal and Jaskaran. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Coach. Thank you for inviting us.
Absolutely. Jaskaran, how are you today?
Pretty
Fine,
good,
thank
pretty
you.
good.
Good. Amal, how are your children?
They are fine. They are sleeping. Tomorrow we have school.
Ah, school begins.
Yeah,
So you have to start work too.
I do.
You don't sound happy.
I'm tired a little bit because at the beginning of the year we work a lot.
Oh boy. Be
Hmm.
strong.
Yeah.
How are you going to discipline the children this year?
Uh, they are disciplining me, Coach.
Good answer, good answer.
Uh,
Yeah, it looks like everybody's starting school on the 1st of September. Oh, Gulia's daughter, first day of school ever. Very exciting, very exciting. That's great. Jaskaran, did you
Yep,
finish school?
I have a. What was that?
No, I'm just teasing. You have a question? Go ahead.
Yeah, I do have a question. Okay. The surveillance camera video was delivered to YouTube. Wouldn't it be better if they had said upload it? What's the difference between upload and delivery? I don't
Yeah,
know.
the story is about delivery. That's why she used delivery. That's a good question. Yes.
Oh,
So in this case, delivered of absolutely uploaded is much, much better. However, she's talking about deliveries, it's FedEx, it's delivery man. So she intentionally used that word. Great question.
Then how do we get to know that whether the person is using such words that they're playing this game with the words
Coaching.
intentionally? Yeah, but sometimes they're not with us.
No, that's why, and once again, DDM students who have been with me for a long time, they'll recognize this woman. Her name is Jeanne
I
Moos.
know her. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know her. Yeah.
So we have to expect that when she writes a story, she's going to be making many jokes. So we have to be wary or we have to be alert that we have to listen carefully to what she says because there are probably many jokes in her words. Does that make sense?
Mhm. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Mm. All right.
And you know, Jaskaran, the question is really good, and I guarantee other Americans said the same thing. Why does she say delivered? You're supposed to say uploaded. But once again, that's the humor.
Mm. But she failed it.
Yep. Any other questions? I'm closing out.
Sloppy is the same thing that lazy or
Now, yes, that's another good question. Sloppy means not careful, not precise, not diligently. Okay? Usually, however, sloppy means messy. So, a sloppy eater is somebody who eats their food and their food is all over their face or their hands are dirty. That's the idea. So we have an idea that pigs, the animals, pigs are sloppy eaters. Okay?
mm,
If you, well, I can't think of anybody. I'll just say it, me. It's not true, but if you look at my desk, you'll see coffee spots and pencils, and it's just really messy. My desk is really sloppy, okay? So not clean. Generally, this is the first definition of sloppy, not clean. But in this situation, when we talk about work, it means not careful, not precise, not diligent. Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
Are you a sloppy worker?
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Obsessive compulsive.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, OCD.
OCD.
I think many of my DDM students are OCD. I think dictation is very appropriate for OCD students.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except me.
Except what?
Yeah. Except me. Yeah.
Oh, Sergey, you are so OCD. Come on.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, I'm closing this out. We're gonna go to Seinfeld now. We'll do role play in a little bit. 244, DDM 244 and 246. So I'm not going to talk about the story. If you've been studying Seinfeld, this was the end of our most recent episode. The big story was the bro, the bra for men. They're into the bra business for men. So fat men with man boobs, or as Santa taught us, man boobs are called moobs. Sometimes men need bra. That's the main story. Then we have Frank and Estelle. They're separated. We have the doorman conspiracy with Jerry. We have the couch, and we have the couch with the pee stain. And we have to remember we had the German tourists who saw Kramer mug George. Of course, that was just a joke. But lots of different situations happening. So many useful vocabulary words and expressions. We got pictures here of posture, diabolical, stains, just great stuff here. I'm going to take it right to 246, DDM 246. Same thing, Seinfeld, this was the last part. I did include the very ending scenes, but I didn't talk about them, and they're simple. They're just kind of funny. We have Poppy, and more excellent expressions. This is Banlon, not very attractive. I really want to find a Banlon shirt. This is jiggling. We can imagine the jiggling. Hooks, Velcro. Sitting on a winner, great expression, and the idea is the goose is the winner, the goose that laid the golden eggs to have a successful product or idea. To plead, to beg, in this case. Does anybody know what movie this picture is from?
Marcelino something.
And I don't know,
Marcel.
in English it'll be, nobody?
Oliver Twist?
Yes, very good. Oliver Twist by Dickens, Charles Dickens. Pardon me, sir, but may I have some more porridge? I think that's what the boy says at this point. Great expression here. Take the liberty of, to do something without asking permission. Such really the very idea. Work something out. Great expressions. Aggravation, and I think everybody knows. Take it easy. So lots of expressions, lots of words, lots of story. Any questions from Seinfeld, DDM 244, 246? Charles Dickens was a very sad story. The Oliver Twist, a very sad story. I'm sorry, but Gulia, life is a sad story. No questions again? My goodness, you guys are unbelievable. Are my explanation videos that excellent so that you know everything, or is it really your IQs?
No. It's your explanation.
Santa says OCD geniuses. Adriana says the explanation. That's great. That's great. All right. Well, then the heck with this. Let's go right to role play. I'm going to I think I'm gonna go to.
Would you?
Oh, go ahead, Sergey. Go ahead.
Actually, I'm gonna make some Mirabelle plum jam.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's nice stuff, and actually, thank you very much, for your show up to now. And maybe I'm gonna, yeah, make some Mirabelle plum brandy. Yeah, actually, I've never drunk it.
Sergey, unfortunately, since you've told us, if you make any jam or brandy, then you must send small samples to everyone here today.
Actually, some kind of virtual delivery, yeah? Cyberspace delivery. We
If
have everything, in cyberspace. You can meet friends, you can, make sex on cyberspace, whatever.
Yes, cyberspace has become pretty crazy. But Sergey, I'm serious. If you make this stuff and if it tastes good, please post your recipes. Yes, and Santa, photos and recipes, okay?
Okay. Actually, some kind, yeah, it's new, yeah, new society. It's
Yeah,
all, it's all,
we're
it's all
making our
about
own society.
Twitter and Facebook, but actually nobody talks to each other. Only messaging and whatever.
Yeah, the cyber world is a different world. That's why I'm happy I'm old.
Yeah, yes, yeah, but you enjoying your internet life, yeah, I hope
Oh,
so.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you very much,
Thanks,
and
Sergey.
see you later.
All
Bye
right.
bye.
Let me say hi to Mustafa. Mustafa just got in here. How you doing, Mustafa? Uh-huh. Mustafa doesn't like me. Oh, there he is.
How you doing, sir?
How are you doing today?
Oh, hi, Shane. How you doing?
What's the
I'm fine.
temperature?
What about you?
Very good, very good. I'm curious, it's almost September. Is it still hot in Iraq or is it
Yeah,
starting to cool?
yeah, really hot. It's
What?
about 45 Celsius.
Oh God, that's terrible.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Oof. Are you surviving?
kind of.
How many air conditioners do you have?
Well, 3. Yeah, and in one room we have 2.
Oh my God. At home or at the office?
At the home.
Wow, my God. Either your room must be really huge.
Not that huge, but we have problems in electricity.
Oh, I'll bet.
Yeah, it's so bad. So one device is working on the three-phase electricity, and
Oh,
the other in one phase.
I see. So one for battery, one for AC, one for DC.
Yeah, something like that.
Something like that. Okay.
Yeah,
So even when the cheaper electricity is not working, you still have the other air conditioner.
yeah, yeah. That's
Wow.
right.
There you go. I got it. Very good, very good. Yeah, that's there. Welcome. I'm glad that you were able to join us today. We're
Oh,
just
me too.
about to start role play, Mustafa. So we went through DDM 243, 44, 45, 46. Once again, if anybody has questions, just go ahead and let me know. What I did was I'm going to DDM 245 and I broke everything into a yellow, white, yellow, section. And we're going to start at the top. I'll start with Adriana. Adriana, the first yellow section, and then Alex, this section. Amar, this yellow section, and Gulia, this white section. Jazkaran, the yellow section here.
Question, could you please share with the screen?
Niet. You're supposed to memorize this stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so once again, the order will be yellow, white, yellow, white, yellow, white. Adriana, Alex, Samar, Gulia, Jaskaran, Kazuto, Margarita, Mustafa. Oh, and Miguel was here. He just left. What the heck? And Santa. So let's go ahead and start with Adriana, please.
Okay. Tis the season for packages, and next time you open one intact, be grateful for this. No, be grateful this didn't happen to it. This was a computer monitor tossed over a gate in Southern California by a FedEx delivery man. But then the surveillance camera video was delivered to you too, and they made the news.
Great job. Alex.
Hold on. And now FedEx is saying, we have seen the video and frankly we were all shocked, but that's not the only drop of memorialized on YouTube. Handle with care. Oh yeah, just like that. Ground service. I get it. Ground. You throw the shit on the ground.
Okay. Amar.
And it's not just FedEx. What can Brown do for you? UPS Brown can toss your package underhand. It can toss it overhand. Look at that, heavy on the.
Very good. And Gulia?
It can toss it like a horseshoe. Fences and gates are the delivery man's nemesis. As a driver posted from a delivery point of view, gates are hostile. Don't like it? Get rid of the gate.
Very good. And Jaskaran?
The guys videoing the UPS delivery man compared his technique to loading garbage. Think there is anything that can be damaged in there? Nah. Of course, it could be worse. At least they're not Ace Ventura.
Great job, and I especially liked your pronunciation there. That was really good. Let's continue. Margarita?
Of all the special deliveries we saw, none was more special than this, by FedEx. There were sparks coming out the box of the man who was shooting. This guy has no idea that he's pushing an oven.
Very good, very good. And Mustafa? Mustafa, your microphone is off.
Where is the section, please? I'm
this
sure.
Yellow section. Here you go.
Okay. As for the computer monitor haved over the gate, the person who posted it says the monitor was broken. And it's sad because he was home at the time if the delivery man has just rung the bell.
Very good. But I'm going to kill you on intonation. And Santa, this one.
I'm sure what you're probably wondering is, does this guy still have a job? FedEx tells CNN, we have IJ'd the employee involved. He is being handled according to our internal disciplinary policies.
Very good, very good. Let me go back to somebody who did a good job. I'll pick, who's number 3? I'll pick Amar and who did and Margarita? No, I'll do Amar and Amar and Margarita. Amar, this one, please.
Federal Express, when it absolutely positively has to be there overnight, they said overnight, not in one piece. But now that everyone has a camera, it doesn't pay for the delivery Elves to get sloppy.
Very good. Margarita.
He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Jeanne Moos, CNN, New York.
Oh, come on, Margarita. You started singing and then you stopped.
Okay. He knows if we're being better or good.
Don't be good for goodness sake.
It'll be good for goodness sake.
Great job. Great job, everybody. Let me go back to the beginning. Now, I want you guys to remember I told you this is a Christmas song. What's the name of the song? Anybody?
Santa's coming to town.
Very good. Santa Claus is coming to town. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. So this is a very popular Christmas carol. Everybody in America will know it. We love it. And it's talking about children. You, children, be bad or good. So you have to be good if you want to get presents. If you want to get gifts, packages, you must be good. That's the message. That's the ending of the song, the story. And here's the beginning. This is also from a Christmas carol. Who knows the song? Who can sing the song? I will sing it, Jaskaran.
What?
Nobody knows the song? Okay, listen carefully. 'Tis the season to be jolly.
Na 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 na.
Good job. Fa la 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 la. Down we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Yes, very good. That is also a Christmas song. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. What's the name of that song? I have to look up online. 'Tis the season. Oh, that's the name of the song. 'Tis the season. So it starts with a Christmas song and it ends with a Christmas song. These are Christmas carols. They, I don't think, have any religious tone to them at all. It's all about gifts and Santa Claus. So let me go back here to the beginning to Adriana, and I want to get some pronunciation down. Packages.
Packages.
Good, very good. 'Tis the season for packages.
'Tis the season for packages.
Okay, now, I know lots of Spanish speakers and Brazilian speakers too have a problem with S and Z. Okay, so season, no, season. So this is, the first one is an S, but the second one is a Z. Try that again. Season.
Season.
Good. 'Tis the season, this is a Z. 'Tis the season for packages.
'Tis the season for packages.
Good job. Open one intact.
Open one intact.
Good job. This was a computer monitor.
This was a computer monitor.
Good. So when I hear your TH, we have two types of TH in America. We have the aspirated TH, which means lots of air with, and we have the vibrated TH, which is lots of vibration. The. So try this. With the.
With the.
Yeah, perfect. So the problem is, Adriana, when I hear you speaking, almost always you are using the vibrated TH, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So I want you to be careful. This is a good word right here. Let's look at this word. Let me change my mouse. So let's go. I'll talk about this word in a second, not right now. Okay, so in this case, this. This.
This.
Stronger S. This was a.
This was a.
Good. This is, now here the first one is an S.
S.
And this is a Z.
A.
Good. This was a.
This was a.
Very good. Very good. Now, how do you say this word, Adriana?
South.
More TH. South.
South.
More air. South.
South.
Good, good, good. How do you say this word?
Southern.
That was actually really good. Many students are confused. They want to say south, and southern. But no, it's not southern. Sorry, it's southern. And this TH is vibrated. So the THs are actually different. Isn't that terrible? Yes. So once again, so this is a vibrated TH. This is a flat TH. So once again, south, southern.
South, southern.
Very good, very good. So you live in southern Wisconsin, right?
Yep.
And you're going to move to Portage.
Yeah.
What are you going to do in Portage?
I'm a physician,
You're a doctor. There you go. And what kind of a doctor?
internal medicine.
Internal medicine. Sergey, who was talking earlier, he's a doctor too. He's a brain doctor, believe it or not, but he's crazy. Very good. All right, so as a physician, you need your patients to understand you, right?
I know, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guarantee your English sounds very good, but yes, there's always some pronunciation that we can work on, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Very good. That sounded really good. Let's do the last two parts. Surveillance camera video.
Surveillance camera video.
Very good. One more time, please.
Surveillance camera video.
Great job. And the word is camera, but usually we get rid of that. Camera.
Camera.
Excellent job. And their TH here. Now this is a tough one. I do want you to connect the D. Made the news.
Made the news.
Very good. So let's say this. The video was delivered to YouTube and made the news.
The video was delivered to YouTube and made the news.
I liked it. Very good, very good. Great job. Let me go to Alex. Alex, everybody had a problem with this word. So let's try this. It's not nah, it's nuh-uh.
Nuh-uh.
Very good. Now, if you listen to this, nuh-uh, does that sound like a child's expression or an adult's expression?
Like a child, I think.
Absolutely. So, the guy who said it was an adult. So, if an adult uses a child's expression, it's actually pretty funny. So, nuh-uh.
Mm-hmm.
No, say it.
Nuh-uh.
Very good, very good. Try this one, Alex. FedEx.
FedEx.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
And now FedEx is saying.
And now FedEx is saying.
Great job. That's not the only drop-off memorialized.
That's not the only drop-off memorialized.
Very good. One more time. Drop-off memorialized.
Drop-off memorialized.
Great job, Alex. Great job. Let me go down to Amal. A little bit of a British pronunciation. It's not just FedEx. Please give me the damn American pronunciation.
Not.
There you go. It's not just FedEx.
It's not just FedEx.
Very good. Your R was getting strong too. Toss your package.
Toss your package.
Your package.
Your package.
Good. Underhand.
Underhand.
UPS Brown can toss your package underhand.
UPS Brown can toss your package underhand.
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 Very good, very good. That's it. We'll come back to you later in the last part too.
Is it my R again?
It wasn't too bad. It's you're not touching, but it's really close. But it's okay.
Okay.
But down here, you did have a problem with the R. This was really bad. They're overnight.
Maybe when I don't pay attention.
Right. Let me jump down to Gulia. Is this Gulia? Yeah, I think this is Gulia. Gulia, horseshoe.
Mm-hmm. Horseshoe.
No, give me the R. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Good. It can toss it like a horseshoe.
It can toss it like a horseshoe.
More O. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Oh, that was good. Now remember, we have similar sounds, the S and the SH. So we can just combine these sounds. But we need that OR to be really strong. Let's say it slowly. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Good. And now let's say it quickly. Horseshoe.
Horseshoe.
Good. Very good. Give me your Y sound here. Delivery man.
Delivery man.
Delivery. Delivery man's nemesis.
Delivery man's nemesis.
Excellent job. Hostile.
It's a hostile.
We do say hostile and hostile. Both are fine, but the intonation goes here. Hostile.
Hostile.
Very good.
Hostile.
Yep. Let me go to Jaskaran.
Coach, I'm sorry, but the word just 4 letters, host. You say it like host or host?
Ah, good. Yeah. H-O-S-T, the host of the party.
Yeah.
H-O-S-T, host. Host.
Host.
Just like this, host. Host.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes, I understand. Okay.
All right, great. Let me go to Jaskaran. This UPS delivery man.
This UPS delivery man.
Good. Let's do it again. The guy's videoing this UPS delivery man.
The guy's videoing this UPS delivery man.
Good. And Jaskaran, say this word again. Your intonation was perfect.
Nah.
Excellent job. So if you listen to Jaskaran, you can hear nah, and he kind of dies. Nah. And Jaskaran, what does this mean?
No, it means no, it's not good.
Yeah, I don't think so. No, it's
don't
not
think so,
good.
yeah.
Right.
Not
Now,
a good idea.
this is basically, everybody, the same thing as nuh-uh. Okay? So nuh-uh is going to be kind of the children's style, and nah is going to be more the adults style. Okay, everybody?
Yep.
Good, good. I'm always busy. Adriana has a question. Do you use hostile according to the context? Oh, okay. So once again, we have hostile and hostile. And the context doesn't matter. Personally, Adriana, I use both pronunciations. If I want to maybe emphasize this word, I will probably say hostile. Okay? Maybe to emphasize vicious, hostile, unfriendly, I would emphasize the aisle. But if I'm just speaking quickly and oh yeah, it was a hostile. The weather's very hostile. The weather is hostile. I would probably just say hostile. So
Okay.
it doesn't matter.
Okay, thank you.
You bet. Let's go down here. The next victim, Margarita. Margarita, give me more R. Sparks.
Sparks.
There were sparks coming off the box.
There were sparks coming off the box.
Are you sleeping?
Yes.
By the way, Margarita, I saw your pictures on Twitter yesterday. Oh, such excellent pictures. Really, really great pictures. Beautiful scenery. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Pushing.
Pushing.
Good. That was much, much better. Has no idea that he is pushing an oven.
Has no idea that he's pushing an oven.
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 Yeah, this is a great point here. It's this to everybody is like Southern oven. All right.
Oven.
Let me go back to Mustafa. Mustafa always has great pronunciation. You said the gate, which is okay, but I want the gate. Heaved over the gate.
Heaved over the gate.
Great. And Mustafa, your pronunciation was fine, but your intonation was terrible. So fix it.
Please help me.
No. So first of all, we have to recognize this is three parts. So it says the monitor, the person who posted it. I have to start here. Sorry, I'm going to change this to green. The person who posted it says this is one section. The monitor was broken. This is another section, and it's sad because he was home at the time. This is another section. If the delivery man had just rung the bell. Okay, so let me get this bigger. There we go. So we have this long sentence is actually 4 sections. So the first thing we have to do with a long sentence is we have to recognize how to break it. In my perf class, I call this rhythm. So the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, within each rhythm section, there can be stress, different intonation. Some words are important, some words aren't important. So in this first section, anybody can answer, not just Mustafa, anybody. Give me 2 words that are important.
The person.
Yes.
Person?
Because.
Person sense.
Posted. I'm sorry, says. So not posted, says. So in the first part, these 2 words are the most important. What about in the next section?
Sad.
No, this section here, this section. So once again, guys, this sentence I've broken into 4 pieces. This is part 1, this is part 2, this is part 3, this is part 4. Part 2, what's the important word?
Monitor and broken.
Logically, that would be important.
Broken.
But unfortunately, this is the important word. Now, in the third section, let me see. 2 words.
Sad.
And one more.
Home.
Good job. Very good. Yes. Sad and home. Oops. And last one. 1 word. You can give me 2 words, but especially 1.
Just.
Good job.
Wrong.
And?
I think wrong.
Wrong.
Niet.
The bell. Bell.
Bell. Very good. Very good. Now, when we talk about intonation, every speaker can have their own style, but in general, these are the keywords. Person, says, was, and we have to understand broken, was, sad, home, just, bell. And if we look at the keywords, we can kind of understand what he's saying. The person says, was, of course, broken is important, but context we already know. So, Mustafa, try reading this again.
Okay. The person who posted it says the monitor was broken and it's sad because he was home at the time. If the delivery man had just rung the bell.
So much better. Now, let's go back and put it together. As for the computer monitor heaved over the gate, the person who posted it says the monitor was broken. And it's sad because he was home at the time if the delivery man had just rung the bell. One more time, the whole thing.
Okay. As for the computer monitor heaved over the gate, the person who posted it says the monitor was broken. And it's sad because he was home at the time if the delivery man had just rung the bell.
Excellent job. That's great. So I want you guys to tell me why is was important and why and what the hell does this mean? And Jaskaran, I want you to tell me what's a better verb.
Where means the past.
Yeah.
The person who
Has been or had been.
uploaded. Oh yeah, here.
Yeah, this is uploaded.
Uploaded. Yeah.
Okay, why do we say was? Why not just say the monitor broke? Why do we say was broken?
It's the state.
Because the monitor it's a passive voice.
Why passive?
Because in this case, really,
Because it was broken by the delivery man.
Yes. Great job. Yes. So Alex, quit mumbling.
But I'd like to differ.
This is the reason in this case. In this situation, this is why. By saying it passively, the person is not guilty. The other guy is guilty. The delivery guy is guilty. Okay? That's the usage here. And this is very tricky, but that is the key. Do you understand that?
Yep.
Okay.
Jeanne, I think, I don't know, don't you think we're talking about the state of something? You know, I fell down and my arm was broken.
Oh,
So,
now that's simple past. That's different. Yeah, I fell and my arm, well, I was broken. This is the same idea though. It's a form of mitigation. You didn't break your arm. The fall broke your arm. See, we can say this.
yeah.
I broke my arm when I fell. Now the blame is on me. I did it. I broke my arm. I fell and my arm was broken. Now the blame is not on me. The blame is on the fall. Do you see the difference?
Yeah, I do see the difference here, but I have, let's do it. So I've seen that, oh, it has been broken for a while. What about that thing?
Okay.
Because here we're talking about different, that's why I'm confused. Oh, it's broken. A monitor is broken, was broken, and now it has been broken for.
Okay, so if we say has been, like you said, Jaskaran, for a while, okay?
Yeah.
So where's your monitor? Oh, it's been broken for a while. It's been broken for a while. That means I didn't break it, but it is not working, and it has not been working for a while. So we would still, it's been broken for a while. The nuance is I didn't do it, but it is broken and has been broken for a long time. That's the nuance of the sentence.
Oh man.
Now I guarantee in certain situations that's not the case, but in general that's what the case is. This is a good example. It really does have this subtle nuance to it. And the same thing here.
Okay, I broke. Okay, that's right. Thank you.
We're dealing in something called mitigation. Do you guys know what mitigation means? Passing the blame. Mitigation has lots of meanings. One of them is passing the blame is one idea. Yeah, that's a big subject. Anyway, let's go to this one. If the delivery man had just rung the bell, what does this mean?
Condition.
But what does it mean in this sentence? In this story?
Had he rung the bell, I would have received
But
it.
if he had rung the bell, he didn't.
Go, good. Yes. That's right. Had he rung the bell, nothing would have happened.
Nothing would have happened.
Bingo.
The monitor would have been, as you can say, whole.
Oh, that's exactly right. That's a great job. Yes. I thought everybody would understand, but it helps to break the sentence into 4 pieces. It's easier to see.
Yeah.
Long sentences are the nemesis of English students.
Yeah.
Okay,
I love it.
let me finish this up here. This was it was Ahmad, and she left. Oh, she's lucky. I'll get everybody to practice here. Everybody, be careful with the RL. This is tough. Federal Express, Federal Express, Federal Express. Absolutely, absolutely. They're over. Don't let the tongue touch. They're over. They're over. And delivery. Everybody wants to say Elvis. Elvis is a singer. Elves. Delivery elves, delivery elves, delivery elves. Questions?
Coach Shane,
Yes.
how often the word nemesis is used in daily English?
Yeah, it's a good word. For me, personally, I love the word. So I use the word probably once a month. So relatively, that's pretty common.
And it means
Adriana, that's great.
any
Adriana,
kind of...
Hold up. I see it. I hear it in the movies a lot. Yeah, nemesis is, I think you can consider it a fairly common, good word. It's a good word to use. And we use it usually in a humorous style. So for example, long sentences are an ESL student's nemesis. That's kind of funny. Nemesis actually is a scary word, you know, but we use it more in a relaxed environment. Salt is my nemesis. Something like that. Go ahead, Gulia.
But it doesn't mean that the humans, yes? We
Oh,
don't
no.
use it with...
We can use it with humans, absolutely. So, for example, Sergey is my nemesis. He is my enemy.
Okay, I get it. Thank you.
Yep. Who's my do we have a nemesis? Coach Shane as an English teacher. Do I have a nemesis? Oh, Duncan in China. Duncan in China is my nemesis. Who's Berta?
Shaina.
Who?
Shaina.
I like it. Shayna, what is it? Espresso English?
Yep, she's my coach, you know?
I know. You are a horrible student. You study with other teachers.
Yeah, because I like to be with Shane and Shaina.
There you go. Shayna is my nemesis.
Yeah.
Perfect. Any other questions?
Coach Shane, and about the nemesis. Nemesis, this is the single word, but if we say it in plural, plural, yes?
I'm guessing nemesis. Hold on a second. I'll have to check. Nemesis. Yeah, that's right. Yep, nemesis with an es. So we changed this to an e for a plural. Nemesis. And the pronunciation would be e's. Nemesis. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Nemesis. Mm-hmm.
Do you have many nemesis?
No.
I don't believe it. Does Alex have many nemesis?
I don't know.
Alex is sleeping.
No, Coach Shane.
You have no
I
enemy.
don't have. Yeah.
You're a peaceful man. You're a peace-loving man.
Yeah. No one actually.
Your Russian name is Mahatma.
Yeah.
Do you know Mahatma?
Buddha.
Yeah, there you go. That's right. Mahatma Gandhi. Jaskaran, did you have a question?
I do have a question, but that's nemesis. Yeah. No, suppose somebody's jealous of me, all right?
Oh, who would be jealous of you?
There are many people, you better believe it, you know? They said, you have they get jealous. I don't know, maybe that you have a good American accent. We speak typical Indian accent.
Right,
So
right.
they get jealous. I don't know why. So sometimes I don't like to. I don't know. I feel a little bit less. Oh, I don't want to make them feel bad.
Right, right.
They, they feel bad. So they, but this, they react, means I don't know. Why do they behave like that? Are they my nemesis? I don't know.
No, in this situation, so yeah, it's an interesting situation.
Yeah.
So you don't want them to be envious, correct?
Yes, yes. But
So in,
I don't mind.
so in that case, you could say something funny. You could say something, my good American accent is my nemesis.
No way.
No, that's actually what we would say in your situation. So
Okay.
once again, for Jaskaran, the situation is, oh, my Indian friends sometimes hate me because of my good American accent, but I don't want them to hate me. Ugh, my good American accent is my nemesis.
Oh, in this case, it's this kind of funny way.
It would be sarcastic and therefore very funny. And this Jaskaran is what an American in your situation would say.
All right.
But you have to do it in an Indian accent, so it'd be something like, my good American accent is my nemesis.
You know, my situation here is like an Indian person in America.
Right, right, right. Well, see, an Indian person in America would be very jealous of you.
Yeah, because I have never been there.
Exactly.
Living
I have a
living in the
student.
various, yeah.
I have another student from India. His name is Prashant. Actually, he's doing a really good job. He's a university professor in India. He works really hard, and he's got the best Indian, English pronunciation I've heard, except for you. You are very strange, Jaskarang. I think your father fed you American cereal as a child, and your pronunciation is really good.
No, I owe it all to you, to be very
Oh,
honest.
get out of here, you liar.
I'm not a liar. You know it 3 years ago, so let's not go back 3 years. But yes, you know it.
Okay, Adrian has a question. Americans don't know how to say this word, so you're going to hear genre, you're going to hear genre, you're going to hear genre. You're going to hear all three. As far as I know, the best pronunciation or the typical pronunciation in America, genre, genre. So it's like a ZH, Jean, and then a R, genre.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. Not many Americans in Portage are going to use this word. Portage
I'm
is
gonna
a little,
teach them.
Portage is a little country.
I know.
So if you go to Portage and you have a teenage boy as a patient, you say, what genre of music do you listen to? He's not going to have any idea what you're saying.
He's gonna give me the dear look.
Exactly, the deer in the headlights look. Very good. Hold on a second here. Shane and Shayna are nemesis. Both great prices and lessons. Oh, that's good. Thank you. Yeah, Santa's saying something really important, and it's very important. Santa also has excellent English pronunciation, but Santa has been with me for a long time. And what's nice about DDM is you learn lots of different things. Sometimes it's vocabulary, sometimes it's culture, sometimes it's history, sometimes it's expressions, pronunciation, whatever. But what's nice about DDM is it changes every week. The bad thing is, how can I remember everything? And I always tell students, don't worry about it. Yesterday you watched the news. Do you remember what happened? Probably not. Do you remember the news last week? No. Don't worry about it. Okay, it's ongoing. But then what happens, and this is what Santa said, you start learning English, learning pronunciation, learning history, background culture, without even studying. It doesn't feel like you're studying, and that's really important. So that's really good. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that. Questions? Rendon has
Can I add one
joined.
more thing?
Oh, go ahead, Jaskaran.
It's like, many people ask me that, how did you pull it off? It's really tough to get American accent, especially for us. I
Right.
think I never spoke English, before,
Yeah.
before I started learning with you. And my tongue wasn't used to any kind of movement or anything. Maybe that could have helped me.
So basically you had a virgin tongue.
Oh, that's a good point.
No, that's very interesting. Jaskaran is younger, he's in his early 20s. But having never really tried speaking English, is that an advantage? Maybe. Yeah, because you had no negative influence. Uh, earlier, the th sound doesn't exist in Spanish or something like that, and this is very confusing for people. And that's really true. So the fresher, the cleaner, and excuse the strange expression, the virgin tongue, that might really have a very positive impact on your accent. That's why it's important for children, especially in Gloria's case, her three children, to really get them able to speak and start listening to English at an early age. The cleaner the tongue, so to speak, the easier it will be to pick up the pronunciation. That's a great point.
Yeah.
Now, normally I do a Seinfeld. I like to do a role play of Seinfeld too, but today we've gone an hour and 40 minutes, so I'm not going to. I hope you don't mind. But I'll take, of course, any questions that you have, and I do want to say thank you very much for joining me today on this. For me, it's a Saturday morning.
I'm disappointed.
Why are you disappointed?
I studied really, really hard. I thought I would do the best acting today.
Oh, really? Whose character are you confident with?
I try my level best, every single one. But goddamn, my voice is really deep, so it's okay.
Well, Jaskaran, I promise, in 2 weeks when I have my hangout, I promise to do Seinfeld, okay?
Yeah, because I've been practicing with Mikhail and all the people.
Oh,
Really,
that's
that's
great.
really good.
Oh, that's really good. I'm glad that you're joining Miguel.
Yeah,
I'm
all
really
of them.
That's great. Take advantage of our coaches, everybody. We've got Miguel, Carrie, and Clive. They're there to help you, and yeah, so take advantage of them, please.
They're great.
Yes.
Thanks.
Pick a coach. All of them are great. Yes, Berta.
Nothing. I just, well, I thought you were going to do Seinfeld.
I know. Okay, I tell you what. Since Berta and Jaskaran are crying,
Yeah.
I'll do a little bit of Seinfeld for those two. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do DDM 246. So I'll try and get everybody involved. So first of all, let me get Kramer, Frank, and a little bit of George.
244.
Okay, Jaskaran.
Oh, I haven't. It's 244. I think that's better.
Dude, now you're complaining about which one?
Yeah,
No, I actually made my mind.
244.
Both of you. I'm gonna fire you guys.
You can't.
Okay, let's do this then. Mustafa, you are Frank. Jaskaran, you are Kramer. And Alex, you are George for the very first scene. Go for it, guys.
Yes, Frank, are you ready?
Mustafa. There you go.
Yeah. How's that feel?
This feels very comfortable.
You see?
I feel 10 years younger.
Yeah, and your posture is a lot better. Look at you.
And I can breathe easier too.
I told you. Now, Frank, listen. Here's what I'm thinking. Now, you have a friend in the bra business, right?
Of course, said Farkas. He's the best in the business.
Here is our chance. What do you say? It'll be me, you, and the bro.
Let's do it! Except we gotta do something about the name.
Why? What's wrong with the bro?
No, bro's not good. Too ethnic.
All right, you got something better?
How about, the man's-ear?
Man's-ear.
That's right. A brassiere for a man. The man's ear. Get it?
Alex!
Yeah. Well, you scared here up. We may never see Mom again.
Hey, George, what do you think better? The bro or the man's ear?
Dad, we need to talk.
Great job, guys. Great job. I loved it. Jaskaran, your acting was great. Mustafa, that was your best acting ever. I can't believe it. Now, let me go back to Jaskaran. Mustafa. I need to hear this sentence again because it sounded almost like can't. Try it again, please.
And I can breathe easier too.
Okay, that sounded better. Make it short, kun, and I can breathe easier too.
And I can breathe easier too.
Very good. And Jaskaran, I need a little bit more O on this. So I'm going to say it. It'll be me, you, and the bro.
It'll be me, you, and the bro.
Perfect job. Now, Mustafa, you said bro's not good, which is proper English, you proper young man. But many Americans, we like the country grammar, and bro's no good.
Bro's no good.
Good. So once again, Mustafa, you are correct. It should be the bro is not good. Okay?
Okay.
And give me this one again.
What do you like better?
Very good. What do you like better?
What do you like better?
Perfect
bro
job.
Or the man's ear?
Excellent job. Great job. Let me see. I got to pick some more victims here. Can
I be Elaine?
Yes, you may be Elaine Berta. Margarita, can you be Mrs. P? And Alex, I want you to be the doorman.
Okay.
Alex, there you go.
Yeah. I had to use the bathroom, so I asked this guy to watch the door for a few minutes.
Why should I believe you?
Actually, it was her friend.
I was just speaking to the doorman here about the counter robbery.
Oh, really? The doorman. And pray tell, what did the doorman say?
He said he asked a friend of yours to watch the door.
Oh, my. Well, the door certainly has a wild imagination, doesn't he?
Well, what do we have here? Perhaps Ms. Venice can explain why Jerry Seinfeld signed for this package. At the exact same time, the couch was stolen.
He never watched the door, Mrs. Payton. He didn't know how to do it. You know, he's a comedian, Mrs. Payton. They don't know how to do anything. Don't you see what's going on here? He's Sarasa. He's playing all these mind games.
Oh, great job. Elaine was great. Excellent job. Everything was great, guys. Very, very good. Let me go back here. Bertha, you canceled your D. I want you to keep it. Let's try this again. A wild imagination, doesn't he?
A wild imagination, doesn't he?
Good. One more time. A wild imagination.
A wild imagination,
Great job. Doesn't he?
doesn't he?
Great job. He's a comedian.
He's a comedian.
He doesn't know anything.
He doesn't know anything. He only knows to act.
There you go. Bingo, bingo. All right, I'm going to go to my next scene here. Now I need Julia and Adriana and Santa. And this is what we're going to do. We got Jerry and Elaine and George. So Santa, you're Jerry. Adriana, you're Elaine. George will be Mustafa. And Doorman 2 will be Margarita. Doorman 1 will be Julia. I hope that's not confusing. Go for it, guys.
They're saying I'm responsible for the couch?
There was nothing I could do. He said he had a Federal Express slip with your signature on it.
Diabolical. He thought of everything. He was setting me up from day one.
Is it possible we were victims of a sting?
I'm sure he's having a good laugh over this with his doorman buddies.
Anyway,
wait. Doorman 2.
So you didn't even want the couch?
No, I was just messing with his head.
And they think they're better than us?
Anyway, Jerry, we have to replace the couch.
Now we have to buy a new couch?
Not necessarily. Why don't you take back the couch you gave me?
The one with the poppy stain?
Yeah, sure. Then my father will have no place to sleep. He's got to move out.
But it's got a pea stain on it.
No one the cushion's turned over.
I guess.
Yeah, you get a couch, I get rid of my father. It couldn't be more perfect.
Wow, Mustafa, what's happening? Your acting skill is so great these days. You're just a natural actor, aren't you? Is that your job in Iraq? Are you an actor?
No. Just training.
Oh, I love it. It's great. Okay, let me go back to Adriana. This is a tough one. Federal Express.
Federal.
Yep, Federal Express.
Federal Express.
Okay, so let's concentrate here. Federal.
I'm sorry, what?
Yep, I'm just doing this part. Federal. Good. Now what's happening here is your tongue is touching on the R, and this is really tough because we have DR, and the pronunciation is dural.
Federal.
Good. Federal.
Federal Express.
I like it. Now, fortunately, Adriana, you don't have to say Federal Express. You can just say FedEx.
FedEx.
Good. Now, put the S's together. FedEx slip.
FedEx slip.
Perfect. Let me go to Santa. Diabolical.
Diabolical.
Oh, it sounds way too nice. No, no, no. You must sound very evil. Diabolical.
Diabolical.
Great job. Very good. Who was my doorman to? I think this was Margarita. More CH.
Me.
You didn't even watch the
No.
couch?
Why watch, Shane? I'm using my script. I print it from
Ah, no, 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 no.
box.
Yes, yes. Ah, that's right.
And
Yes,
it's
yes.
one.
Oh, as they say in
Okay.
Japanese, watashi wa sori desu.
Mhm.
No, that was my mistake. Thank you. You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
You bet.
Oh boy. Now Margarita's mad at me. Margarita's gonna go to Shayna now.
No, never. Shane forever.
Oh, you're too sweet.
Yeah.
Questions, everybody? Anybody?
Yeah, I want to practice that Federal Express thing.
Yeah, this is tough. So go ahead. Let's just do this part first, Berta. Dural.
Oh my gosh. Dural.
That's really good. One more time. Let's go slow. Dural. Perfect. Federal.
Federal
Express.
Federal Express.
Not too bad. This is really difficult especially for Spanish speakers.
Yeah.
Very tough. But once again, Berta, when you broke it down here, it sounded really good. The problem is when we just say this part, we pronounce it D, dural, and that's easy. But in the word, it's not a D, it's more of a flap D, which makes it more difficult. Federal.
Draw.
That sounds good, but try it with the fe. Federal.
Federal.
Good. Oh, by the way, that's a good point. Listening to your pronunciation, many Americans do say this. Federal. I like it. That sounded good. Federal Express.
Federal Express.
Let me get Adriana to try that too. Federal Express.
Federal Express.
I liked it. That sounded much better. Yes, we don't need to use this syllable. This is one of those syllables we can get rid of, and we can just say the dro. Federal.
Yeah.
Federal.
Very good. Sounds good. How can Santa be evil? Oh my God, Jaskaran, that is the silliest question from a smart man like you. Look at Santa. Just change the letters. Same things. Come on, Jaskaran.
I'm just checking other people.
Oh,
No, I thought he said, because I said, I call Santa the gringa, and maybe Jaskaran doesn't know what gringa means.
Jaskaran, do you know gringa? La gringa?
Yeah.
It means the white woman, the white girl.
Because she speaks like a gringa.
She talks like a Yankee.
Yep.
Yeah, Santa, if you just change the letters, Jaskaran, it's Satan.
Yeah.
It's pretty diabolical. Oh, it's always great with you guys. And because of Berta and Jaskaran's crying, we did a little bit of Seinfeld. Next week, less talking, more role play, okay?
Okay, thank you so much. You made my day.
Oh, that's great. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
So did mine.
Thank you. Take care, everybody. Santa, Mustafa, Margarita, Jaskaran, Julia, Berta, Alex, Adriana. I had a great time. Thanks a lot.
Have a great weekend.
Thank you.
Take care. Have
Bye-bye.
a good weekend.
Bye-bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much, Coach Shane. Take care.
Good to talk to you guys again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Coach Shane.
Spasibo.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.